When we view a landscape, we see the ways it has been shaped both by human actions and natural events. We can explore our autonomic states through the imagery of landscapes. Each autonomic state has its own landscape. There are landscapes for our everyday, non-reactive states, our survival states, and our state of safety and connection. In the following exploration, you're invited to use a journal to document your autonomic landscapes. Remember, you can document in written form with single words, bullet points, or a longer piece of writing. Or you might choose some form of art, for example, drawing, photography, or collage. This exploration is called Regulated Landscapes, and it's from Chapter 2 of Anchored by Deb Dana. Begin by venturing into the world of ventral regulation. To find your way there, remember the name you gave this state and go to the place in your body where you feel the flow of regulating energy. Connect with a memory of a time when you felt a moment or even a micro moment of safety and connection. Experiment until you find your way to anchor in regulation. When you arrive, look around. You might see an actual environment, elements of the natural world, or a home. You might see colours or feel energy. In this place of regulation that brings possibilities and invites exploration, take some time to document what you find here. Next, we can explore the everyday experiences of the dorsal and sympathetic systems, not their survival roles, but their daily actions that support health and well-being. Start with the slow and steady beat of your dorsal vagal system. What is the landscape here? What images, colours, words, and sense of energy live here? Document in your journal the features of the landscape in this safe, everyday dorsal experience that brings nutrients to nourish you and is necessary for well-being. Now, move to the landscape of your sympathetic system, not as it activates in fight and flight, but in the safe, mobilizing energy that supports heart and breath rhythms, regulates temperature, and brings movement. What is it like here? What images, colours, and words appear? Notice the ways energy and movement are similar to or different from the dorsal landscape, and document what you find. End by returning to where you began, in the safety and regulation of a ventral vagal state. And reflect on the three landscapes of your regulated nervous system.